that I had sex
Was 16. Then I was just sitting alone in the room. And then she came in and then just sit on me. Yun.
Sat on you?
Yes. It felt so good. Yun ang
The first time that I had sex
was 16.
17 years old with my first boyfriend.
when I was in high school. Wow, nilaglag niya yung sarili niya.
The first time I had sex was when I was in college.
A place that I didn't expect.
The first time I had sex was a moment.
And it was not what I expected it to be.
Yung experience, parang, oh my God. Hindi ko ma-describe.
First of all, the place was not really that maayos. Kasi may had an ex before. And may house sila, and then sa likod nun, may parang kubo. And that was for storage lang. Siyempre, high school, hindi pa kami pwede mag-check-in. Naglagay lang kami doon ng parang jacket lang para malinis. Super unconfident ng pwesto. Pupustura pa ako dito. So, yung nahawa ko sa sarili ko, oh my God.
It was amazing because it happened in the bus.
What?
In the bus. Oh dear. Yung girlfriend ko nun, we were in a field trip. Everybody went out for a long time and then we went back because I forgot something. Driver wasn't there and it was between buses. So it was hidden and then the curtains were drawn because all of us had things inside and then got kind of frisky in the bus. So
I was like 14 or 15 at that time. I was innocent as hell, so
I really have no idea how to be intimate. Then I was just sitting alone in the room. And then she came in and then just sit on me. Yun.
Sat on you?
Yes.
that's a natural instinct between two teenage couples, you know, so...
She starts grinding. And I'm so confused ano yung nakaramdaman ko. So all the time, naagano ako. Kasi parang, I don't wanna disrespect her by touching her. Then she grabbed my hand and then she yun. One thing escalated from another. She gave it to me.
That time, we were just exploring, really. Since nag-dorm ako nung college, nagkaroon ako ng freedom, kumbaga, kasi nahiwalay ako sa family.
Me and my boyfriend that time, we got out of an argument. And it was our first huge argument. But we made up. For some reason, sinabi lang sa akin, alam mo ba, I missed you in that way with all the hormones and stuff. Because we didn't talk for like a week or two. Something just clicked in my mind na if I really want to show him how much he means to me, that was the moment I realized, or I thought, that he was the one. I said, you know what? Let's just do it. I mean, what's one argument compared to the rest of our lives together? Well, but we broke up, so look at me now.
since it was both our first time, it was kind of like, are we doing this right? Or
Oh my God, like, I thought it was easy, but it's not. It's not easy.
Siyempre, masakit. Parang akala ko hindi ko matitake, ganun. So, nagpapastop na sana ako. Ganun kasi sabi niya, it was in na daw. So, parang sabi ko na, okay, sige.
It was just a blur. I don't even know what's fast or slow or what's taking too long or what was it.
Natakot ako noon kasi nag-worry ako na baka maging pregnant ako at that early age.
You gotta have a condom. So at that time, I had one, but I didn't know how to put it. It's kind of pressuring because you think it's easy, then you do it, then you screw up, then you get embarrassed.
So, parang nagsasorry nga ako sa cellphone talaga. Feeling ko naman nakabawi na ako sa kanya ngayon.
well, it was amazing because it was the first time and it was with the person that I love.
It felt so good. Yun ang
Was it everything you imagined your first time to be?
Was it everything I imagined? No.
That time, I thought it was going to be very smooth. Like, it's gonna happen in stages.
I'd just bring a girl home, then we'd be watching Netflix or a movie, then we'd be cuddling, then it will go down.
Actually, I haven't been imagining that. I was an innocent young teenager. She rocked my world.
When I was young, I thought my first would be when I get married and then it would be my husband.
But nung na-experience ka na, it's not how I imagined it would be.
Once you get into it, that's when it gets amazing. Instincts kick in.
Ang wild. Sabi, hindi ko alam na sinusubo. Talagang ko, kadiri, nung una.
But after everything, I just looked at him and I just laughed. And then I was like, ganun pala. I mean, it wasn't like super fairy tale romantic, whatever we see on TV.
Sex is not like the things you see online.
It was a lot of awkward, a lot of me laughing, a lot of, oh my God, am I doing this okay?
Siguro after a few months nun, nalaman ko na Hindi pala ako yung first experience niya. Kaya parang gulat ako why she's so skilled.
Parang sinabi niya sa akin na wag akong mag-worry kasi hindi naman daw niya inano sa loob. Nagkaroon naman ako ng mens. Okay, safe.
I mean, we all know the whole physical thing, but then I guess it was a bigger thing for me emotionally because that's when you're most vulnerable eh.
So, if you could have changed something at that time, what do you think it would be?
The location.
Definitely the place.
Sana din nagdugo. Nag-stain yun sa underwear. Ako dapat maglalabas sa bahay. Doon nagulat na lang ako. Pag uwi ko, ba't laban na?
But it's the kind of story that, when you're with close friends, it's fun to tell.
I think I won't change it because I learned a lot of things from it.
Especially regarding sex.
The only thing I really wish I could have changed was the reason why I did it. It's not that I didn't love him, but it's really more, I wish I didn't have to prove myself in that way.
One thing I have learned about sex is actually, kasi diba conservative yung mga Filipino, and para sa kanila hindi normal yung ganun. Pero the reality, it's really happening at that age.
You know, in Mean Girls, when there's like that coach that keeps on saying, if you have sex, you're gonna get pregnant and then you die. No, it's not like that. But the only thing really taboo about it is if you go in not knowing what you're doing and not knowing what you need to do to protect yourself.
Siguro it's a give and take process talaga. It's not just pleasing lang yung partner mo.
Of course, it feels good. It's sex, but
It doesn't have to be very lustful.
It's not merely just having sex, it's showing
Love language. Doon mo maramdaman na you're being loved, you're being accepted.
Mas ngayon, mas nauuna ko na yung self ko or sometimes sabay. Ganon, which is better kasi ganon naman talaga. And
there's something more than just the physical if it's with someone special with you.
It's the reasons why you're doing it that make all the difference. And if you're okay with it, then go.
My advice is don't rush it.
Do it with a sense of safety in mind.
Always ask for consent. No matter what you're planning to do.
you just have to find the right rhythm and the right partner then as well.
And if you want to add a bit of excitement, make it a calculated, fun experience for you and your partner. And always provide aftercare. Yun lang.
We live in a society where sex is super stigmatized. Whatever you're comfortable with, whatever sexuality you have, whatever you're into, it's completely valid. And that doesn't make you less of a human being. Sex is honestly humanizing. So yeah.
Thank you.